The unease settled the moment her lips brushed my cheek. Too soft, too rushed, like she couldn't wait for me to be gone. I said nothing, just adjusted the strap of the duffel on my shoulder and shifted the small gift box in my other hand. Wrapped neatly with a bow, her favorite perfume, a gesture for the weekend she said would bring us closer. A family reset, she'd called it. Just us and the kids, unplugged from the noise of everyday life. But when I stepped onto the train platform, it wasn't her waiting. It was her sister. 2 strollers beside her, diaper bags slung across her shoulder, and a smile that didn't reach her eyes. "Change of plans," she said, slipping a boarding pass into my hand. "Dubai, girls' trip. You got the kids." I followed her gesture to the group nearby. My wife, her sister's husband, and their friends, all mid-laugh. Her laugh, high and carefree, pierced through the chatter. I didn't react. No shock, no protest. I reached into my coat, dialed a number. After 3 rings, I said one word: proceed. Their laughter vanished like smoke. This wasn't a surprise. Not really. I'd noticed the shift long ago. Whispered calls behind closed doors. Nights where she scrolled endlessly while I bathed our son. The way her smile disappeared around me, only lighting up when she thought she wasn't being watched. Once upon a time, she'd made me feel unstoppable. Called me her anchor in the storm. I leaned into that role, provided stability, bought a home, erased her debts, picked up extra shifts so she wouldn't have to. But she didn't want a partner. She wanted an audience. And I didn't realize that until too late. The proof came unexpectedly. A shared cloud account, a careless oversight. A reservation confirmation for a luxury resort in Dubai, dated 2 weeks before her big speech about needing quality time. 3 guests, spa treatments, private pool. She assumed I'd never check. She saw me as dependable but dull, predictable. But I'd been keeping my eyes open for a while. When she changed the passcode on her phone, I didn't ask questions. I hired someone. $5,000 bought me more than peace of mind. It bought me truth, photos, calls, texts, not just one affair, but 2. One with her yoga instructor. The other, far worse, with her sister's husband. They weren't just sneaking around. They were scheming, treating me like a built-in babysitter, while planning how to divide up what I'd built. A prenup draft, found in an email thread from her sister's lawyer, was set to be finalized after Dubai. But they miscalculated. I moved first, quietly, precisely, with my lawyer. I secured half our joint funds in a trust for the kids, canceled shared credit cards, rerouted our finances. I refinanced a mortgage under terms that stripped her rights to the property. Every step was documented. Screenshots, receipts, audio files. Even a recorded call, captured via an overlooked baby monitor, where she casually said, "I just need him to watch the kids this weekend. After that, I'm done pretending." So I pretended too. At the platform, I took the strollers, held my daughter close, my son against my side. My wife brushed past toward the car without a glance. "No goodbye kiss?" I asked tone flat. She smirked. "We'll talk when I get back." Her sister leaned in, whispered something, and they laughed again, confident, careless. Then her phone buzzed. Once, twice. She answered with a casual tone. That quickly cracked. "What do you mean the accounts are frozen?" Her voice wavered. "That's not possible." She turned toward me, panic setting in. "What did you do?" Her sister was thumbing through her phone now, her husband stiff beside her. The entire group had gone quiet. I held her gaze. "You never should have involved the kids," I said simply. Then I walked away, pushing the strollers, not looking back. Her calls started almost immediately. I ignored them. By the time her plane landed, the resort had canceled the booking. Her card declined. Her accounts were locked down. I filed for full custody, citing neglect and abandonment, with all the evidence ready to go. She tried to salvage her image, posting curated photos of us, spinning tales of family, unity, healing. But the truth found its way out. The screenshots circulated. Friends, co-workers, her own parents. When she came back, the locks were changed. Her name was no longer on the deed. The house was mine. She pleaded, cried, called a joke, a lapse in judgment. But funny stories don't come with notarized documents. Misunderstandings don't involve attorneys. I didn't yell, didn't call her names. I just said, don't confuse silence with surrender. It's the ground strategy grows on. Now, the kids sleep peacefully upstairs. I make their lunches, handle school drop-offs. I fill both roles without resentment. She sees them on weekends, supervised. Sometimes she sends texts, I miss you. I never respond. She thought she was handing me a burden that day at the station. But the kids were never that. They're my reason, my strength. She's the one who walked away. Her destination was never ours. It was always hers alone. I just let her board the train to her own unraveling.